Into the box now, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the pitch.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Slow bouncer to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Popped him up. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees, it's strike one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Now batting, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the victory.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Hernandez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. Crawford has a play, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in, J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bird stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Riding in, Sonny Gray. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Popped him up. Santana trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Gardner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. Square at 1 apiece.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the standing in, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Herrera.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Up next will be Nick Williams. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Hernandez.
Pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to 3rd base.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Thank you.
The first baseman.
Here's
number
Carlos
41.
Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Reyes has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7. Michael.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a 1st-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I'm definitely not a pro, but I try.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Behind 0-2 now. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. I'm set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Jordan Montgomery will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 47.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff as he grounds 1 briskly to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Up next will be Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Crawford retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Wade LeBlanc will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounder down the line at 3rd. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
From the stretch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now Carlos Santana as he rips it on the ground to 2nd. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So digging in now, Michael Franco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. The 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to 3rd. Rui has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the fight and strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right. Chasen Shreve enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
Riding.
Chasen Shreve.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Jared Eichbaum.
Into the box now, Jared Eichbaum, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6. Now to the plate, Greg Bird, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Yaxel Rios is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
53. Yaxel Rios.
First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. In the air down the line in left. Hoskins sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Popped him up. Crawford waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jacoby Ellsbury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Tyler Wayne will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lays off 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Luis Cessa is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Aaron Hicks is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
First pitch of the at-bat.
31.
This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First baseman,
Obvious
number
pitch
41.
recognition right there.
Carlos.
0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Jace Peterson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
James Peterson.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now back.
Miguel Andujar come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Shane Robinson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider.
1 and 2.
Peterson leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Tyler Austin will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Austin, a native of Georgia. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jace Peterson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Austin Romine is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Robinson. 1 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop. J.P. Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way.
Now playing left field, number
And there's a base hit on the line.
now catching number 28, Austin Roman. The batter, pitcher, Yaxel Rio.
Cameron Rupp will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Rupp.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
He's set. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there. Two gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move, and that ends the inning. Eric Kratz is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Kratz is retired to kick off the inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in, Greg Bird will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage underneath.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Philadelphia were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Jared Eichhoff pitches well enough to get the W. Sonny Gray worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit. Shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Iglesias.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Iglesias over at second. Mata on at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Runners are at first and third with none out. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Jim Adduci. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jim Adduci, the second out of the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Herrera.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. In now, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting fourth, left
And
fielder.
that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. Castellanos has it over to Amarista for the force, and that in. Now in the box, Leonis Martin. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 12,
Here's the pitch.
Martin.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball foul. Martin on at first. Nobody out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Williams is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Boyd. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 13.
Carlos Santana.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Cameron Rupp, and she'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting eighth.
Striding into the box, Adam Rosales. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Ben Lively. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Digging in to try it again, Mikey Mato will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Mata aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count remains at 0-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Cabrera goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there.
Extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Mata there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Adduci. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, James McCann. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Oh my God.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. By the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next for the Tigers, Alexi Amarista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Michael Fulmer will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So now Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fulmer has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Mikey Mata. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Rosales ranges to his left. And the run is in to score from third. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Chad Bell is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Aaron Altair.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Slow bouncer to the right side. It's foul, strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aducci moves over. 2 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yaxel Rios will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. First offering on its way. This one's down to 3rd. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 gone in the inning. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Grounded to 3rd. There is Bronco. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Kirby St. John enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Slapped hard the opposite way. Aducci moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Into the box, Cameron Rupp. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Base hit into right center. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many ho-ho breaking ball.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Hit in the air down the right field line. Aducci giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jeimer Candelario is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Williams ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. John Hicks will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Hoskins, but he won't get there. It falls in. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Low for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Nico Goodrum will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jeimer Candelario will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Warwick Southpole gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jacoby Jones is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. First offering on its way.
This change defensively for the
Popped him up.
Now playing right
And
field.
this is going to wind up a
Number
foul
74,
ball.
Nico Gibson. This change
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Now playing left field.
Liner toward right center.
49.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now at third base, number 78.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Pete Kozma has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Number 82 is also into the game as he takes over as short.
Now at first base, number 21.
Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Goodrum is there, one away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left center, base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep last time up.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Martin is after it. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. Now a 6-4 ball game.
First baseman, number
Alex
41.
Wilson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Carlos Santana will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is...
Oh.
Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, James McCann. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 12.
Stepping in, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Amarista. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the... Coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, Hero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Ryan Flaherty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ryan Flaherty.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher, Victor Arano.
Tommy Joseph will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is
and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Ryan Flaherty will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Derek Norris is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Kobe Milner will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, number 82. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss. Here's another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Dixon Machado digs in.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. All squared up. Johnny Barbado comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Woo!
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Philadelphia used a 3-run.